All right. So we're here in module 6, and it's a little bit different. So just to be completely transparent about what's going on, one, you don't have an engagement assessment this week, so there's no discussion thread. And second, your quiz for the module has been delayed by 1 week. So if you choose to, you can complete the module 6 quiz um, next week. In terms of the content, right? I will still urge you to try to cover it this week, but you don't have to. You can do it next week. Basically, inventory costing, and two methods we'll focus on is moving weighted average and first in, first out. But that will all be assessed in the final assessment. So if you want to put off all of module 6, you can feel free to do that. But just know that next week you will have two modules to complete. So my advice would be to try to get this assignment done and then try to do a little bit of module 6 so you don't have too much work for next week. But again, not a huge deal if you're late on a quiz or something like that, or even miss a quiz. As you know, the lowest mark is dropped. Anyway, let's go through a little bit of assignment one, give you some guidance. Now, it might not necessarily be in this format when you see it, um, but yeah, the gist will be the same. It might be converted into a Canvas assignment, something that we're currently working on. But all of these are regular journal entries. So you'll be making these regular journal entries. Just a heads up that these terms are from Module 5. They confuse students. Basically, this means that you get a 1% discount, meaning the buyer, if he pays within 15 days. And the net amount is due in 30 days, right? So you want to definitely pay within 30 days. You want to keep track of that. You see, he pays on 22nd, so that's within 15 days. So he gets a discount, right? So you're going to journalize that. And then there's also the opposite end of this where the customer gets the discount, right? Because he pays within 10 days. So those are regular journal entries, and you're going to make them. And again, you know the format, the date, the debit account first, followed by the credit account, right? And then a brief description underneath. Um, After that, you have your adjusting entries. So no office supplies, meaning whatever supplies you have in the books, you credit them to get rid of them, right? And then you also want to know, you also want to do the depreciation, right, or amortization, whatever you want to call it, for the equipment, um, and then close it out all possible accounts, right? So you know the income statement has temporary account, and so are the withdrawals accounts. You want to close those, and it gives you a hint here to prepare the T accounts. Over here, you're gonna have all your T accounts just to keep track of everything. So every account that you make a debit or credit to, just draw a T shape, make a label, and then keep track of what goes in and what goes out, right? Debit and credit. And then finally, income statement. You have all your accounts updated in the last step. All you do, you take the revenue and expenses, you make an income statement. Make sure you follow the proper format. There's marks for it. So company name first, nature of the financial statement, so income statement, and then for the time period covered, it'll be 1 quarter, right? And the same thing for the balance sheet. So this one will just be 1 day, right? The heading and then the 1 day, which is March 31st. So yeah, that's kind of the assignment. That's all you have to do this week. Everything else is pushed or canceled, like the discussion thread. Um, yeah, you'll get the solutions afterwards. But just be aware that it might not be exactly be in this format, but this is the content of the assignment. So this file is available for you, but yeah, if it's fully computerized by that point, you want to make sure you do it in Canvas and get the mark right away. All right, perfect. I will see you in module 7.